think I fancy a pulled pork sandwich in about 3 hours time. I'm using some organic pork that has been deboned. It's about 750 grams. To prepare the rub for the pork, I'm using 4 tablespoons of sugar, three teaspoons of hot pepper sauce. I'm using Iva actually, which is not very spicy. Iva is a sauce made with pepper and aubergine. 2 teaspoons of mustard, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix everything together and rub it onto the pork meat. Keep the seasoned meat in the fridge for at least 2 hours or overnight. I will reduce the cooking time for the pulled pork from a normal 5-7 hours down to 1 hour using a pressure cooker. Add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil to the pressure cooker. Add the meat and cook for 5 minutes. Start on a medium-high heat, then reduce to medium. Add 500 ml of either chicken stock or bone broth. I made a broth from the bones of the pork. Add 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Cook in the pressure cooker on a medium heat for 1 hour. And that's the pork, ready to be shredded to make pulled pork. The next step is to cook the shredded meat with tomato passata and some vinegar. For the quantities, 3 tablespoons of tomato, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Cook for about 10 minutes and then it's ready to serve. Add the cooking juices from the pork. So there you have it. It's a few hours later, but not like half a day later like would happen with a traditional recipe. So time to tuck in. So nice. Oh, you should definitely try it. A bit of troubleshooting. The first time I made this recipe, I've realized that the sugar content can be an issue. So I would suggest not using the sugar in the marinade, but adding it at the very last stage, so after you shredded the pork. In other words, it may be a good idea not to use the sugar to start with. Cook the pork with all the spices in the pressure cooker, and then after you shred it, add the sugar, the tomato and the vinegar and reduce for 10 minutes with the cooking juices. This will prevent the sugar from burning in the pressure cooker pot. Unfortunately, the first time I made this recipe, the sugar caramelized first and then burned. Therefore, all the bottom of the pan was quite black. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you're going to try it anytime soon. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for lifestyle, food and other randomness.